Hey, good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, stockmarketmentor.com, and it's Tuesday, November 13th. Let's smoke some dope here. I want to look at a couple pot stocks here. First, Cronos. They reported earnings, and the stock gapped down, and then, not surprisingly, traded up. This is this is the new bubble, and I'm not saying when I say this is the new bubble, I'm not being well, maybe I am being a little flippant, but here's the deal. As you know, if you've watched any of my videos or heard any of my commentary about the pot stocks, the cannabis industry, I really don't know anything about it. I know that there's more to it than smoking it and listening to Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. But then that's just me. So but I don't know much about the industry. I know the stocks are very, very much overvalued, but so was Amazon when it first started trading. Look at that now. So I just want to look at the price action here. A lot of retail interest in this. People are into these things kind of like they are Tesla. Same deal. It's more of a religion. So this stock gapped down to the 200-day moving average and then traded up. So I look at this actually as bullish, even though it closed down. But here's the thing. Here's the stock that I'm getting to is Tilray. I watched to see how this stock traded when they reported earnings after the bell just a little while ago. I'm doing this video at 4:35 Eastern time. I watched to see how they traded, and this is what I kind of wanted to, want to highlight. The first move on these earnings trades is almost always wrong. That's just kind of the way it is. Here we've had several wrong moves. So the first move is down. I think it went to 105. I thought it went to 105, but apparently it's down a little. It was a little bit lower, at least on bats. So it falls down. Everybody's selling, and then, oh crap, everybody's buying. Some sad sack bought it up here at 116.50 or so, and then he's probably the same guy that sold it down here at 105, and then bought it back at 111 so that he could make the next move higher, which didn't happen, and so now he's doing this. So the bottom line is you've got buyers and sellers, and this is just the way the retail market goes. They're always on the wrong side of the trend because they're buying or selling after the move is obvious. And that's the point that I want to make. After the move is obvious, when a stock ramps up 10%, that's not when you buy it. You want to buy the stock before it ramps up 10%. Now, how can you do that? Well, that's why making money in trading can be hard, because it's easy to say, tougher to do, kind of like Steve Martin's old routine, his old gag. I wrote a book called How to Be a Millionaire. First chapter, get $1 million. And it's the same way here. Buy low, sell high. Well, how do you do that? You have to have some kind of methodology to use. And one of my methodologies is I don't buy stocks after hours. I just don't. And I was looking at this, and I'll be honest with you, I was tempted to buy it here when it got to 105 and then held, but I didn't. And then so I'm watching the stock, and it runs up, and this is a 1-minute chart. Then it runs up here above the close, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I should have bought it. Nope, not going to do that. I don't buy stocks after hours. And then when it's up at 115, I definitely thought, well, maybe I should buy it. Nope, I don't buy stocks after hours. And then the stock's down at 105, and I thought, well, this is why I don't buy stocks after hours. So with all of this yammering that I'm doing, and you're looking at the stock trading, this is a total crapshoot. This is a total crapshoot. Well, here's what's not a crapshoot. The stock's trading down today. By the way, Cronos, and I don't care, they lost money, but they didn't lose as much as people thought they were going to lose. Okay, fine. With Cronos down today, but it traded up. When I look at Tilray, here's what I want to do. The stock closed today at 111.55. I would say this: if the stock tomorrow trades above 111. If the stock trades above 111.55, I think this is a stock that you can buy. Because after earnings, and everybody's waiting to see what they're going to do, if the stock starts trading above today's close, that means, and the only difference between now and when the stock closed was we know what the earnings were. And the stock right now is trading down. Those earnings are being factored into the stock price after hours. And so what we want to see is what happens when the market opens tomorrow. Are buyers coming in for the stock knowing what they know about earnings? If they are, they will take the stock above today's close. Again, 111.55. If they're not, then they will not take the stock above today's close at 111.55. So I really look at this as kind of a line in the sand, a line of demarcation. This dictates whether you buy or whether you don't buy. Whether you short the stock, that's really kind of more of an opinion that I don't want to render right now because the stock's in a little bit of a no man's land here. So above 111.55, and I'll say 111.60, go ahead and buy the stock. If it doesn't hit that, don't. Okay? And you can put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, that's it. Members, over to the strategy session.